the nation as a new administration takes power. President Biden, in his official statement announcing the pardons, emphasized his belief that these individuals had acted in good faith and deserved protection from potential political persecution. He argued that the pardons were not an admission of guilt, but a recognition of their commitment to public service. Biden expressed concern that the incoming Trump administration might use the justice system as a weapon of retribution. Critics argued that such actions undermined the rule of law and set a dangerous precedent. However, Biden's supporters maintained that the extraordinary circumstances warranted this measure. The pardons were seen as an attempt by Biden to safeguard his legacy and protect those who served alongside him. By shielding them from prosecution, he aimed to ensure their contributions would be remembered favorably. The decision reflects the deep mistrust and animosity in American politics. It highlights the challenges of ensuring accountability and upholding the rule of law in a polarized climate. The reactions to the pardons from those who received them were a mix of gratitude, relief, and defiance. Dr. Fauci, who had endured years of relentless attacks and death threats from Trump supporters, expressed his deep appreciation for President Biden's decision, stating that it would allow him to continue my work in public health without the fear of politically motivated prosecution. General Milley, who had been accused of treason by some Trump allies for his efforts to prevent a military coup in the waning days of the Trump administration, echoed Fauci's sentiments. He thanked President Biden for his trust and confidence, and vowed to continue serving the country to the best of his abilities. Other recipients of the pardons, including members of the January 6th Committee and Capitol Police officers, expressed similar feelings of gratitude and relief. They spoke of the emotional toll that the events of January 6th and its aftermath had taken on them and their families, and expressed hope that the pardons would allow them to move forward with their lives. However, the pardons also sparked anger and resentment among some, particularly those who believed that those pardoned had escaped accountability for their actions. The families of some January 6th rioters, for example, expressed outrage that those who had investigated the attack were being pardoned, while their loved ones faced potential prison sentences. The specter of Donald Trump loomed large over the decision to issue the pardons. Throughout his presidency, and in the years since leaving office, Trump had repeatedly demonstrated his willingness to use the justice system to target his political opponents and reward his allies. He had pardoned or commuted the sentences of several close associates who had been convicted of federal crimes, including former campaign chairman Paul Manafort, longtime advisor Roger Stone, and former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. Trump had also publicly mused about pardoning those who had been charged with crimes related to the January 6th attack, further fueling concerns about his respect for the rule of law. In the lead-up to the 2024 election, Trump presidents. The pardons also reignited the debate about the role of presidential pardons in American democracy. Some legal scholars argued that the pardons were a legitimate exercise of presidential power, while others contended that they undermined the principle of equal justice under the law. The controversy surrounding the pardons highlighted the deep divisions within American society and the challenges of finding common ground in an increasingly polarized political landscape based on the perception of potential future wrongdoing. Remains an ongoing challenge in American democracy. As the United States ushers in a new era with the return of Donald Trump to the White House, the legacy of the Biden pardons will continue to be debated and dissected. These pardons serve as a stark reminder of the deep divisions that continue to plague the nation and the challenges of bridging the partisan divide. The pardons highlight the fragility of democratic norms and the importance of upholding the rule of law, even in the face of intense political pressure. They also underscore the need for greater accountability and transparency in government, particularly when it comes to the use of executive power. The Biden pardons will likely serve as a touchstone for future debates about the appropriate use of presidential power, the role of the Justice Department in a democracy, and the delicate balance between accountability and fairness. As the nation grapples with these complex issues, the legacy of the pardons will continue to shape the political landscape for years to come. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.